I wish you could see how many things this poor camera is sitting on top of in order to fit all of me into this frame. Welcome to Help, I'm Alive. I'm your host, Sami Main. And this is basically a vlog all about self-care and like listening to our crazy bodies. So hopefully you guys will learn a little and laugh a little, and we can all complain about being human together. This is coming at you from Brooklyn, New York. I'm a creative coordinator over at BuzzFeed, and I also write a lot of animals posts. I also like to do improv comedy. I've done that ever since I went to college, and I went to the University of Florida. Go Gators! So I also wanted to explain kind of what this column or series would be about. Now I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a fairy person, very petite. I've always been a small lady, and my whole family is pretty small. And so it was sometime last year I realized that my weird health and digestion issues and my problems with food had kind of all created this weird problem. A doctor told me I weighed 65 pounds. That's maybe 20 pounds less than I normally weigh. And so that sort of started me on this journey of some sort of recovery. I don't even know from what really caused my brain to think certain ways about foods. I think it's important for us to start the series the way kind of most recoveries start, and that's by asking for help. I'm a pretty independent person. It takes a lot for me to ask for help. Help is important. Help is okay. Help doesn't mean that you've failed. Help just means we're human. So first I went to a gastroenterologist, which sounds gross because bodies. I had to do an MRI to see if there was brain things, there were hormone levels that were causing these problems. There weren't. Went to an endocrinologist and did a whole bunch of blood tests, and then I started seeing a nutritionist as well. The fact that I was willing to go through these tests and put myself through it and feeling icky all over again, it wasn't fun. It's not always going to be fun, but it is so important to at least try. It's so important to at least start your path and to figure out what you need to do in order to get better. And even the tests when they were first coming back, no, there's nothing wrong with your brain. No, there's not this, not that. It's kind of frustrating to hear that because we're ready to blame our problems on something. But what I learned is that it's just a process, and it's so important to just start the process. And so if this video is finding you at a certain time in your life where you're starting a process, I hope it motivates you to keep going. The rest of the series will deal with how we help ourselves, how we can ask others to help us, and hopefully it's just a place for us all to get together and feel totally normal about how totally weird our bodies are. If you want, you can leave a comment. I'm kind of interested to learn on what you guys are reading. I'm working my way through Shakespeare. I kind of missed some of the important stuff in high school, so I'm trying to educate myself in the classics. And I'm obsessed with Hamilton the musical. Even though I've never seen it, look up the soundtrack on Spotify. Thanks you guys for watching. See you later.
Brioche, how do you feel about Mommy's first vlog? Yeah? Do you think she did a good job? No, now you look mad.
That's just the truth.